So this next weekend at UFC Fight Night 275, there's one fight that I'm dreading and two fights that I'm looking forward to. The fight that I'm dreading is Jacob Malkoun versus Gerald Meerschaert because I love Gerald Meerschaert, but Malkoun's probably going to put him away in the first round. So I'm not looking forward to that. And then, of course, we got Tai Tuivasa versus Louis Sutherland. Now, I'm looking forward to this fight. I think that Tuivasa is finally going to get a win. And, Louis Sutherland is giant. He's a giant of a man, very muscular. He kind of puts me in the mind of like an Ollie Thompson, Rob Broughton, Phil DeFries mixture. Like, you got the muscularity of Ollie Thompson, the big bodiness of Rob Broughton, and the skill of Phil DeFries. If you don't know anything about Phil DeFries, he went about like 2-3 or something like that in the UFC in the early 2010s, and then he took his business to KSW, won the heavyweight title over there, and defended that son of a bitch 14 times. That's got to be some kind of record in MMA. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I want to see Tai Tuivasa get a win. I'm pretty sure Louis Sutherland might be the worst UFC heavyweight on the roster right now. He's 0-2 in the UFC. Both of his two fights are losses that were less than 2 minutes into the fight. So it should be easy for Tuivasa. If Tuivasa loses, he probably should hang it up. And then, of course, we got Carlos Prates versus Jack Della Maddalena. This fight should be pretty exciting, and I think that Prates is going to win. Now, I think that Jack Della Maddalena is a good striker, but I think Prates is better. And Maddalena does have a ground game. He will grapple, but I don't think he's going to phase. I don't think he's going to phase Prates with it too much. You got to think, Prates' last loss was to Ian Machado Gary. And as much as I hate to say it, I think Ian Machado Gary would smoke Jack Della Maddalena. But I do think it'll be a close fight. I think it'll be like a 48-47 type deal in the favor of Carlos Prates.